Hey guys, this is Chris Jones for episode 12 of Beyond Local. Today we're going to be talking about growing your business. Get ready for this. Wait for it. With TikTok ads. This is about as bleeding edge as it possibly could get. And I'm thrilled to welcome back a familiar face, LSEO's head of paid media, Mark Diamond. Welcome.
Hey, everyone.
So it's great to have Mark back on. Mark is leading the charge on making LSEO's paid media really as cutting edge as it possibly could be for our advertisers. We're looking for opportunities to really, jump the ad campaigns for our clients in new and emerging platforms. And today we're going to talk about TikTok. I'm going to give some high-level stats, and then Mark, I'm going to have you dive a little bit deeper into the granularity. So TikTok has, let's first say that this is a controversial platform, right? Because of the China connection. We're not going to spend this podcast talking about that. We're really thinking this through as an opportunity for our clients to, and others really, to leverage this platform to put advertisements in front of a lot of active users.
100%, yep.
So we're not going to go there, but TikTok has 800 million active users worldwide. The TikTok app has been downloaded over 2 billion times on the App Store and Google Play. That's insane. It's available in 155 countries and in 75 languages. The reason I wanted to mention that is that increasingly, particularly our largest clients, are always looking to expand internationally. So this is a platform that allows them to do that. And then in less than 18 months, the number of US adult TikTok users grew 5.5 times. And so, Mark, I'm going to kind of hand it to you because you wanted to dive even a little bit deeper into these stats and really make a case for it. So go for it.
Yeah, totally. So like you were saying, it's an emerging platform that's a go-to for millennials and Gen Z. The 13 to 34-year-olds, just like we saw with Snapchat, are using this platform. That makes up 71% of its audience. People who are 34 to 44 are even going to this platform, which is unlike what we saw with Snapchat, and that's 20% of the audience. So there's a lot of people that you could target from 13 to 44 to hit up this specific age range, which is really great to see as far as the platform goes. Now, as far as like the actual platform itself, it is really engaging as far as people who are using it. It is actually the most engaged platform as far as social media is concerned, with the average person opening it up 16 times a day. In each session, they're using it for 6 minutes at a time, which is just like an insane amount of time to use a specific platform that many times a day. So there's a lot of opportunity to reach those people who are using that platform there. Like I was saying, it is the highest engagement out of any social platform. And out of the 37.2 million users in the US who use it, 90% use it every single day, which is just like insane to think about. Now, as far as the platform itself, I just kind of want to take a deep dive into like actually how it works, because this might be a platform where people just don't have it or they don't want to use it because of that Chinese connection, so they just didn't download it. But just so like everyone knows the basics of TikTok and how it works, TikTok's algorithm is called For You, which is related to their For You page. When you sign on to TikTok, you create an account, and there's a For You page, and it always has fresh content. No matter when you sign on to it, it's fresh content in that feed, and it's called the For You. How the For You page works, this is literally the whole basis of TikTok. It's really cool. When you upload a video, TikTok's algorithm is going to target specific people, a small set of users, to see if that video gets any engagement. Really what they're looking for in the subset of users that it's sending it to, they're looking at the specific user's interest, past behaviors, like if they clicked on or followed or shared. They're looking at language, device type, and location, meaning if you're in Pennsylvania and you upload a video that mentions Pennsylvania, likely people in Pennsylvania are going to see that. And I see that all the time. Even here in Northeastern PA, I see other people from Northeastern PA's videos. But the For You algorithm, what it's doing, when you upload a video, It's testing it to a small set of group. If they engage with it, if they like it, click share, it'll start going up to a larger set, and then it starts the test over again. So it's really like a snowball effect. It starts with a small group and then builds up that audience. So really what that means is that anyone, like literally anyone, doesn't have to be an influencer, can post a video and it could go viral, which is the power of like TikTok.
You know, real quick, the interesting thing is, you know, all of my kids use this. I have 3 children, 11, 10, and 8. And the 11-year-old posted a video and it actually got over 150,000 views. And it was like a big thing in our family. And it was sort of like, you know, just really exciting. All the other kids, I mean, my other kids were refreshing it to see it, watch it grow by 5,000, et cetera. And then the second quick anecdote is my youngest son, Jackson, who's 8. It was Father's Day. And he said, Daddy, there's a video that's viral on TikTok where the kid asks the mom how many, it was either, I think it was likes that he would need to get in order for her to give him something. Right. It was like a gaming station or something. Yeah. So he caught me off guard. He shouldn't be asking me for anything on Father's Day, but I played along, and I think I had said something like, you know, hey buddy, if you get 1,000 likes, or it might have been 10,000 actually, or 5,000, I don't remember, but it was fairly substantial. I will give you $100 in V-Bucks so he could play Fortnite. Right. Sure enough, less than 12 hours later, I had to give him the money for the V-Bucks. That's awesome. And so to your point, you know, I had kind of, in prepping for this interview, your notes on this and your research on the TikTok ad platform is profound. But when I was reviewing your notes and stuff, I noticed that. And I have more anecdotes, but I won't bore everybody that's watching us here. So dive back in, you know, so you were talking about how TikTok works, and you were talking on this idea of virality. Totally. So TikTok even gives us what a video needs to go viral, like their best practices. Really, it's pretty simple. I mean, you just go to the Discover page, which is on the app. You have to look for popular music clips, hashtags, challenges, dances. I mean, that's the app itself, is all of those. And really what you're going to do is you're going to take those popular clips or dances or whatever, and you're going to create your own unique video using those, whatever is trending at that time. And the key part there is when you make the video, it has to be unique, have a punchy caption on it, and most likely people are going to start seeing it. The algorithm is going to start testing it to a subgroup. If it is truly unique, it's going to start showing to more and more people, and just kind of snowballs right then and there. It's awesome. One of the videos that really kind of introduced a lot of people to TikTok was when the Tiger King went viral, and it was the one Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him, and everybody was singing that, you know. Totally. But okay, cool. So tell me more about the TikTok ad platform, because at the end of the day, right, what's most important to people watching this podcast, it's going to be a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and others saying, whoa, I didn't even know there was a TikTok ad platform. Mm-hmm. So tell us more about that. Sure. So this is a relatively new platform. It's what we label here at LSEO as an emerging platform. That we have an ad account for. We could create ad accounts for literally anyone. But the whole platform is really for the business use. And it's a self-serve ad platform, just like with Google, with Facebook, Instagram, all those other platforms. It's self-serve. But there's a bunch of different stuff that makes this platform unique compared to the others. But before we get to that, it's very similar to the other platforms in the sense that the campaign objectives, its reach, its traffic, its app installs, video views, conversions, and catalog sales. So not much is different as far as like a campaign objective there, which is great because those are the campaign objectives that literally everyone would need. As far as the targeting options go, it's very similar as well. You could do pixel remarketing, which is huge as far as hitting up people who have gone to your site before and getting them to re-engage with your brand. But there's also targeting options based on location, lookalikes, custom files, custom audiences, and interests. What I think is really cool about the targeting options on TikTok
specifically are two main things that really stood out to me. The first is you could reach audiences that have touched previous TikTok campaigns before. So if you run a campaign, there's literally targeting options to hit up people who have already interacted with your previous ad. So that's a type of remarketing. On Facebook and Instagram, you could do it, but on TikTok, it just makes it way easier. If they've interacted with your video, awesome. Let's send them another video, get them further down the funnel as far as getting them like to convert into a lead or make a sale or whatever it be. The second, which I think is really powerful, is you're able to target users who use specific hashtags. So to me, that's like incredible. Like Facebook, I can't do that on Facebook. So an example there is Jack, who works on the paid media team. Every day he's been going out running, biking, whatever, and he always puts the hashtag get outside or whatever it may be. Now, if I wanted to hit up runners, bikers, kayakers who are posting the get outside hashtag, which is a popular and trending hashtag, I could target those specific people and start showing them ads for whatever it be. I could be showing shoes, a new kayak, a new bike, whatever it is. I know they're outside, they're using that tag. They keep posting that tag. So that is extremely powerful, in my opinion, as far as the targeting options go, unique to this platform.
Can you, is there a retargeting pixel?
There is.
So there is. So we could marry it as an agency. You guys could marry it with the Facebook pixel, the Snapchat pixel, the Google pixel, et cetera.
And they also have a pixel helper, which if you download the retargeting pixel correctly, it's just a Chrome extension similar with what we saw with Snapchat and Facebook and all the other ones, where it tells you if it's working or not on your site. It'll also tell you if your competitors are using it. So if they're not using it, that indicates that you have a real opportunity there to get on the platform and start remarketing to your audience.
The amazing thing to think about here, guys, is when these ads follow you across platform, this is the most cost-effective, highest likelihood of conversion route to grow your business. Because the likelihood that when someone comes into your app or your website and takes the action you want them to on the first go round, it's highly unlikely. But the strategy here that we're talking about across a number of these podcasts that you've been on is this idea of leveraging these platforms to retarget, really to follow strategically the folks who came into your website or your app and interact with them on all these different platforms that they like, which is just amazing. One other quick thing, which I should have mentioned in the intro, and we'll make sure that the team puts the links in this podcast, is number one, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about the Snapchat ad platform and how LSEO is a certified agency with Snap and how folks could work with you guys. And so you wrote a post for this particular platform as well. That'll be in the, in the description of this podcast that people could check out. Totally awesome. Let's talk about some best practices.
Sure. Yeah. So I wanted to give some high-level quick tips to anyone who is interested in TikTok, running it for the ad side. So some best practices right off the bat, and these are coming directly from TikTok and even what we've seen by running some initial tests. They want you to aim for an initial daily budget of 20 times your target CPA, which is your target cost per action, whatever that action could be. If you want a video view, a download, or whatever it is. They also want you to set up your bid as your target cost per action CPA. So in that case, like if you want a video view for, I don't know, like $1, then you should run $20 a day minimum as far as the platform's concerned. That way, everything in its algorithm that's learning who to show the ads to, it gets the full chance to really learn and then improve upon itself there. And then generally the campaigns, when you first start, are going to be higher funnel. So starting with a reach or traffic campaign, just to kind of get it going there, and then you could kind of funnel down towards like a conversion or a catalog sale or anything along those lines. And they also want you to avoid editing your ad group until everything passes the learning phase. And TikTok's algorithm learning phase, it takes a couple of days to really learn like who's going to be the best audience, and it is suggesting that it needs roughly 50 conversions to finish its learning phase. So that takes a couple of days here. And then on TikTok, because it's so video heavy and creative heavy. Every 7 days at minimum, you should be refreshing your ads just so you're staying top of mind and fresh. There's no like ad fatigue there. And then although a normal TikTok video, they're up to like 60 seconds you could post onto the platform. For the ad side, keep it 9 to 15 seconds. So slightly longer than the 6 seconds Snapchat recommends. It's more in line with like a Facebook ad, which should be like around 15 seconds anyway.
So this emerging ad platform focus of LSEO, I think, is really just an extraordinary thing that you guys are doing. Some of the platforms that we could chat about if folks are interested coming up: Hulu ads,
Yep.
Twitter ads, among others, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So with regard to TikTok, go ahead and share with folks that are watching the special offer that you guys have as an agency on TikTok.
Yeah, sure. So with the future of TikTok, and we'll get there in a second, Chris, but with the future, I mean, it's definitely worth keeping an eye on what's going to happen with TikTok. Instagram is coming out with its own version of TikTok called Instagram Reel. Zuckerberg is throwing a lot of money to try to poach TikTok creators for it. I don't think a lot of them are jumping on the bandwagon just from what I'm seeing just yet. So regardless, right now, the platform has a huge audience right now, and it's continuously growing. It's literally the fastest growing social media network like out there. So it's definitely worth looking into. And right now, if you want to hit up LSEO, we can make you an ad account, and you'll get $300 in ad credit when you sign up for a new TikTok ad account. The cool part about that is, at least for right now, TikTok wants people to test out the ad experience. So if you invest $2,000, they're going to match the $2,000. So there's potentially $2,300 in free advertising if you sign up with a new account, which is just like insane.
Yeah. And I know there's an incentive for the Snap platform that we could make as well, right?
Yep. So it's $75 for if you sign up for a new account, and I think it's upwards of $300 depending on how much you spend.
Awesome. Can't wait to have you back on in the next couple of weeks here. I know there's a couple of LSEO folks upstairs that are kind of biting at the bit to get back on the podcast. But regardless, we will see you guys for episode 13 next week. Take care.